I'm so excited to be talking to y'all today. What has been your favorite part of the show that y'all have together? What is your favorite part of working on the projects with clients specifically?
That's a very loaded question.
Yeah. You said,
what do you love about the show?
What do you love about working on the show? What do you love about working on the show with clients? We're still going to answer all of it.
We're going to answer it all. Let me say this. So before Married to Real Estate, it felt like even, on my previous shows, I was going to work. Now it's just work comes to us, if that makes sense, but it doesn't feel like it because I'm with my family all the time. They're actually seeing, you guys are seeing what we do every day as a business, as a thriving couple, as a mom and dad with kids, and how we balance the juggling act of being in business together as well. And so this has become it's become fun. It's become cathartic as well. It's authentically us.
Right. I mean, you wake up every day, you get to do something you love, right? Something you're passionate about with the person that you are passionate with and passionate about.
Except on Wednesdays. Except on Wednesdays. Something about Wednesdays is a different person.
That's that hump day. But, again, you're doing something you love with the person you love. You get to be creative. You get to put smiles on people's faces sometimes when it's all done. But through the process, it's a different story. But for me, what comes to mind right now in this moment is the fact that when I think about our fans, which we're calling them our fams now, right?
Fams.
We get to inspire and allow them to see us in a different light that they get inspired by. When the young kids come up to me and say, I was watching your show with my mom and man, I see myself in you. That when I'm on set, I'm like, no, we got to do this because somebody's watching and X, Y, and Z. So for me, it's about inspiring the folks that are watching us.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Any one of those three questions you had, I don't know.
That answered everything. That was great. That was great for me. I mean, I loved, and it's so nice to hear y'all talk about, because that family aspect of your show is what makes it so interesting in comparison to everything else on HGTV right now. I love seeing y'all's family dynamic. I loved seeing the renewal of season 3 with the little treat that was so cute. She's adorable. Your kids are so great. So cute. How you mentioned the balance aspect. I'm sure y'all get asked this a lot, but I want to hear from y'all the balancing of the family life and being husband and wife and working together.
You froze for a minute. Can you say
the whole question?
So I was saying, I know y'all hear questions probably about balance a lot, but I would love to hear from y'all about balancing working together, being parents together, having all of that being incorporated into the show. What are your tips and tricks? How do you thrive in that? I was going to say survive, but I think thrive is better.
We say this a lot and we stand on it. The only way any of this is going to work is if we work as a unit, meaning we can't just be adults. We can't just be parents. We can't just be partners. We got to continue to like each other and love each other. So everything else, takes place properly. And the way we do that is continue dating, continue communicating. It's not just about work, the show. That's actually secondary. Otherwise, it won't work. We have an amazing support system for our children. That gives us peace. So when we're here on the road or we're in the middle of filming, we got the aunties, the uncles, the cousins, making sure the kids are all right. It gives you a peace of mind.
When he said that, what immediately came to mind is how we're able to be here even today in New York. When we were leaving, both of our kids fell sick. And I went straight into mommy mode. We got the humidifiers, the cool mist, we got the medicine. We got, I'm putting onions on their feet to pull the sickness out of their feet. I mean, I'm in full mommy mode, worried like crazy, and we're supposed to be getting on a plane. And I said, we're going to have to cancel it. We can't be there because the kids got to come first. And the aunties, his mama, everybody comes to the house and kicks us out. And they're like, we got this. And Mike said, they raised us and kept us alive, right? They're fine. They got it. And so we got on the plane and I was just in full mommy panic mode, just worried like crazy. Tell me to the minute what's happening. But our village, our family, our true family, time, they got us covered. And I think when people watch our show, what we want them to get, because we don't take this for granted at all. You could be watching anything. What we want them to get is that it is about the family unit, and we consider you our family, which is why we're opening our doors. And I promise you, before we even did season 1, Mike and I said, well, if we're opening our house to everyone and we are allowing them to see our children and get to know our relationship and everything, what's the line in the sand going to be? And we said, if it starts to affect our marriage or our children negatively, as much as we're loving the journey, we got to cut it. And so far, we are full throttle because if anything, we get embraced. I mean, we go into Costco. We go to Costco and people run up to us, but it's not like, oh, let me snap a pic. It's, girl, let me tell you the recipe. Because when you were in the kitchen, I saw you cooking that all wrong. Or they run up to Mike and say, I got this leak. What are you doing on Tuesday? Can you come over? Because they feel that familiar with us. And that's why we say fams now. They are not fans, fams. Yeah.
That makes so much sense. And I love that you have this massive village. Sorry, were you going to say something, Mike, to add on to that?
No. You might have, it may have sounded like that because she started talking. FYI, there's a 1-second delay.
Good to know. Thank you. So, you spoke of family. Are we going to be seeing any viola concerts? I had to ask. I love viola, and I read that as in your. I love the idea of Black kids playing classical music. So will we get to hear any?
Yeah. So Kendall, she's actually joined her school orchestra, and viola. We've been arguing about. Is it viola, viola?
It's viola.
Okay. So she that was her instrument of choice. And obviously what we want our kids to do is if you choose something, stick to it, work on it, perfect it. Don't hop in and hop out and be 1 foot in, 1 foot out of everything. However, when the sound started, you know that feeling when your kids are just practicing on the instrument and they don't know it? Oh my God. It was like nails on a chalkboard. So that, I mean, it's funny. It's funny.
So we can't give too much away, but you'll see some strings being plucked here and there. But I must say this, we couldn't capture. We actually just went to one of her concerts. She has progressed
very much so.
A lot.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's wonderful to hear. And it is viola. My partner is a classical musician who plays viola. So can confirm viola.
It's viola.
That's a person versus an instrument.
That's what I was saying, though. It's viola. It could be viola.
No, it can't.
No, but one person somewhere somehow could start saying viola and everybody just said viola. But I think it's just like it's Worcestershire sauce, not word.
Would you let this girl go ahead?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was with you on the journey. So speaking of the 3rd season, it's super exciting. I know you can't give too much away, but what are you hoping your fams will gain from this season?
It's really that when you have a dream and a goal in mind, cancel the negative self-talk. Because part of this journey this season as well is watching us open our business, bring it all under a one-stop shop for real estate, renovation, design, and home furnishings. We are Indigo Road now. Our doors are open. We brought it all full circle. But it was years of just trying to make it happen in the way that we saw it happening. And I think the truth is there's no one way to success. But what you got to do is stay inspired, positive, and have positive self-talk all the time. And so we show you that journey of me being a mom, waking up with a list of things that I want to do for myself. And by the end of the day, I've accomplished absolutely none of them because you're pulled in a million different directions. But can you imagine how many women feel like that every day because they're taking care of their kids or their husbands and clients and a million different things? But I wanted people to know I stuck to my goals. We stuck to our goals as a family. And everything we said we were going to do, we did it because we had positive self-talk. We were accountable to one another. We wanted to be that good example for our kids to show them, again, we're not just going to talk the talk, we're going to walk the walk. We tell you, if you decide to endeavor on something, you got to see it through. Mm-hmm. We had to endeavor on something and see it all the way through, not just talk about it. But how many people feel that way, that life just kind of be lifing, life be lifing. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says that. And then, your goals start to seem further and further away. So hopefully what everybody gets from this season is inspiration and motivation to get up and make it happen, not tomorrow, but today.
Yeah. And I'm hoping people get inspired and motivated to not overstuff the dishwasher. And what I mean by that is,
I don't like you today.
You're going to see that there's a lot of debates of us talking about how you properly load a dishwasher and how to make sure it's comfortable in your house with the temperature. What you keep your temperature at in the house when it's cold?
I live in Texas, so it's never
so what's
easy
your AC at? What's your AC at?
Well, right now the heat is on, so 72.
72.
What you will see is someone who refuses to live with someone with an OCD personality anymore.
Not even.
He's so OCD.
So we're gonna spark a lot of debates in households. That's what we're gonna do this season.
I love it. Well, I know people are fams. I'm a fam now, officially. We're so excited to see the show come out on the 28th, Married to Real Estate on December 28th. Perfect family show for the holidays.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
And I really give to you.
No, thank you. I love my present. Can't wait to open it on the 28th.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You can share your gift too. Make sure you tell your aunties and uncles, okay?
Oh, it will be shared. It will be shared. I got a big old family. So.
And then tell them to go on social media and say, leave Egypt alone. At least that daggone dishwasher got loaded.
It got loaded. Let me tell him. I got somebody to tell that too. Yes. Well, I thank you so much again for your time, and I appreciate you taking your time to tell us about what we have to look forward to this coming season.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You too.